First of all, we're going to make a slip knot, which will be as following. And now we're going to chain 15, which is going to be the base of our stitches. Now we're going to skip one stitch and we're going to double crochet into the next one until the end. We just have to continue double crocheting till the end. So now I'm done with all the double crochets and we're just going to make that last double crochet, and after that we're going to start our next row. Now that we are done with this, we are going to start our next row. So we're just going to flip our work over and we're going to make a single stitch, just like a chain, a single stitch. So then we're going to double crochet, we're going to skip one stitch and we're going to double crochet into the next one, and where you're going to continue the chain just like we did to row 1. Now that we have officially finished our row 2, we're going to repeat the same steps on how we created row 2, row 1. We're going to flip over our little piece here. We're going to stitch 1. We're going to skip a stitch and we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. Now we're going to flip over our work, like I said, like we did before. We're just going to chain 1, we're going to make a slip stitch, and we're going to skip one stitch and crochet or double crochet into the next stitch. Good for you. You just need to now seal with a slip stitch. You're just going to cut off the excess and then you just have to make 12 more. After you make 13 green squares, you got light green squares. I hope that makes sense. Thank you. After we are done, we are just going to more like crochet these squares together. So the way we're going to hold these together, crochet these together, is by slip stitches. You're going to take two sides and you're going from which you started crocheting the square. Like the square begins, the head of the square. That's where we're going to. Now without cutting the thread, we're just going to continue using the same stitch. We're just going to stitch our next bundle, but make sure if you want a checker pattern, it should be on opposite directions this time. Light green should be with dark green and dark green should be with light green.